Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another keto pizza recipe for you guys, but this isn't just a regular pizza recipe that we're gonna bake in the oven. I'm actually gonna grill this one. With the weather warming up, it's a perfect time to put this baby on the grill. So if you wanna see how I make keto grilled pizza, then keep watching. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I already have a recipe up on my channel for keto pizza dough, and I'll have that linked up here if you want to check it out. But I've since then changed the recipe a little bit, just to make it a little bit more easier for you guys to measure, and I wanted to add some xanthan gum to it just to make it a little bit more chewier and to withstand the heat of the grill. So for this recipe, we have 1.5 cups of almond flour, 3.5 cups of mozzarella cheese. Still, we have 1 egg, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of xanthan gum, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. All right, we're gonna take that mozzarella cheese that we have and pour it into a microwave safe bowl. Then we're gonna cook it in the microwave at 1-minute intervals until it's melted. I always recommend doubling or tripling this recipe for fathead dough just because you never know when you wanna make pizza. It freezes up really, really well too, so you could always have it on hand. Next, we're gonna crack open our egg, add that to the bowl, and then mix it up with an egg beater until it's combined. It's not gonna be fully combined, and don't worry if the cheese rides up your blender. That's what happens to me too, I just push it right on down. In a separate bowl, we're gonna add our almond flour with the xanthan gum, baking powder, and salt, and just whisk that together until it's combined. And next we're gonna slowly pour in our dry mixture into the cheese and egg mixture. Once again, your cheese might slowly climb up your little beaters, but just push them down. And I like to just knead my dough out on a lightly almond floured surface. This just ensures that everything is combined, that there's just no little clumps of cheese left in there at all, that everything, all the almond flour and cheese is all nicely combined, and then you just form it into a nice big ball. Up next, we're gonna roll out our dough, and I like to lay down a sheet of wet paper towel first. This will just keep the parchment paper from sliding around. And we're gonna sandwich our dough in between 2 pieces of parchment paper, and we're gonna roll it out with a rolling pin until it's about 1/4 of an inch thick. To cook the pizza on the grill, I'm going to use these grilled trays that I picked up. They're from All Clad. They can withstand high heat, and they have these little holes in here. Although I'm going to cover it with tin foil just because I don't want the mozzarella cheese dripping down from the heat. And then I'm going to have a layer of parchment paper on top of that too because I don't want it to stick to the tin foil. But you can use grill mats and just maybe have a layer of parchment paper, just whatever works for you. Now it's time to add on the toppings. For this recipe, it's a farmer's market pizza, so I'm gonna lay down a layer of tome, which is a garlicky mayo sauce. I'll have the recipe down below. And then on top of that, I'm gonna just do a few tablespoons of pesto, just because pesto tastes really good with anything Italian and pizza. It's just a different type of sauce for this pizza. Next, I'm going to be adding brie cheese. I just love the way it melts, and it tastes really good with the pesto. And this brie cheese I've just thinly sliced, and I'm just kind of scattering around the whole pizza, not leaving any little holes. And then I like to add some grape tomatoes. These are just grape tomatoes just cut in half. I love the colors of the different kinds. There's orange and yellow and red. It's perfect for a summertime farmer's market type of pizza. And for my meat, I'm actually going to use some prosciutto, but if you don't have prosciutto, you could use bacon. Just make sure you cook up the bacon ahead of time and sprinkle it all over the pizza. We're going to bake our pizza at around 450 degrees. I'm cooking mine in a gas grill over direct heat, and we're going to bake it for maybe about 15 to 18 minutes, just until the crust is nice and golden brown and bubbly. And look at how fantastic that is. If you guys want the full recipe for this keto grilled pizza, then click on the link down below. It'll take you to my page, and you can have the full recipe plus variations that you can use to make the best keto pizza. Give this video a thumbs up if you like keto pizza, and let me know down in the comments if you guys have ever heard of grilled pizza before. I also created a guide for you guys if you're just getting started with the keto diet and you're looking for a meal plan. I have a 7-day meal plan for you. I'm going to have that link down below in the description box, or just visit my website, ketofocus.com.